I paid $56,000 to the guy who helped Sam Ovens and Ty Lopez scale. His name's Mark Dama, and about 3 months ago now, I wired him $56,000 to coach me. And the reason why was because I know that the number one thing that's allowed me to build a 7-figure agency and be on track to build a multi-7-figure education company is the simple fact that I've paid for courses, coaches, I've joined masterminds, and I've consistently invested into my self-education. And what's interesting is, a lot of people will watch this, and maybe even you think that, wow, this guy's just using this for clickbait. But ultimately, I'm telling you the truth. I'll show you a screenshot of the wire. And I'm on this rooftop right now, just got done running a mile, because I have a promise, a bet with Mark Dama, my coach, who I paid $56,000, that if I don't do the things I say that I'm going to do, I have to pay him another $100. But what's interesting is these are all things that I already know I need to be doing. And I know that sounds crazy, right? This guy just paid $56,000 to someone to tell him what he knows he already needs to do. Why would he do that? Well, it's because even though you know the things that you already should be doing, why aren't you doing them? You know you need to send an email out to your list and remind them about you, your offer, and make a call to action. But you don't do it. You know you need to post a YouTube video every single week to consistently grow your personal brand and continue being top of mind for your ideal clients, to remind them about you, your offer, and how you can help them. But you don't do it. You know that you need to wake up, meditate, get your mind right, collect your thoughts, stay focused during the day and not get distracted. But you don't do it. And you know that you need to read your morning formula, review your morning formula, edit your morning formula, and prime your mind to realize everything you're going to manifest in your life, to show yourself where you're going, to remind yourself what you're doing, to remind yourself who you're becoming. But you still don't do it. And that's exactly why I paid Mark Dama $56,000, was because even though you and I both know the things that we should be doing, sometimes we don't do them. And there's nothing worse than paying somebody money to do the things that you already know you should be doing and still not doing them. And so I just got done basically running a mile because I was late. I was late to my daily non-negotiables. I have a deal with him that if I don't send a daily email, read my morning formula, and do my 20 minutes of meditation every single morning, then I have to run a mile immediately. And if I don't, I have to wire him $100. But I don't want to do that. And so I ran a mile just now in the blistering heat of beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona, because I was a little bit late to doing those 3 things today. And you'll hear guys like Alex Hormozy, who I really respect, by the way, say things like, oh, morning formulas are BS, or meditation's stupid. I've never meditated and I make millions of dollars. And that's great. It works for him. But for some people, maybe like you and me, where we get in our own heads and we have to constantly train ourselves to remind ourselves, okay, these are the daily habits that compound to be able to allow us to become the persons that we want to. Those things help. I get in my own head sometimes. I doubt myself. I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I'm behind. I have negative self-talk sometimes, and I need to work on that. I am working on that. Meditation helps me with that. My morning formula does too. Sometimes when I'm in the thick of it, going through the trenches, trugging away just like you and me, I get in my own head. I forget about what I'm building, why I'm doing it. And I have to read my morning formula to remind myself of where I'm going and who I'm becoming. Maybe you do too. And sometimes when things stack up, maybe I wake up and I don't get those things done, I don't write my email. And because I don't write my email, my audience doesn't hear from me. I don't send enough value to them. They don't become reminded of me. They don't learn something. I don't share with them. I don't get better as a writer, which hinders my future success and my writing capabilities. And so I have to do it. And I paid Mark Dama $56,000 because not only has he helped me so far, but he's helped industry leaders. like Sam Ovens, Ty Lopez, William Brown, who just exited his company for 8 figures, Sam Ovens, who I already said, Charlie Morgan, and plenty of more people. And a lot of the time, these coaches already tell you things that you know you should be doing. So what's interesting is, even though he hasn't taught me anything life-changing necessarily, he's reminded me of all the things that I need to be doing to become the person I want to be. And this isn't a tactical, here's how to scale your ads and here's how to get more money immediately. This is a reminder for you and me that you got to pay for speed, pay for coaches, pay for accountability. Accountability. Who's holding you accountable? Is it just you? And what happens when you don't hold yourself accountable? Then who's going to hold you accountable? It's a recipe for disaster. $56,000 may seem like a lot of money, but my dreams are not just to make $56,000. My dreams are to make millions and millions of dollars. And so if you want to make more money, you have to pay for speed. You have to invest money. $56,000 can't be a lot of money if you want to make a lot more money than $56,000. It's got to be an easy 10x investment. $56,000 to make $560,000 a month seems like a real easy investment when you think about it like that. Every single time I've invested in courses, coaching, masterminds, I've basically 10x'd my investment every single year. I made a video on this, on how I got rich quick, which really took 5 years, but in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty quick. It was all because courses, coaching, and masterminds. And the point of me making this video right now is because, the flashy videos, the in-studio videos, the videos where, I'm teaching you tactics, those are all great and good, and those definitely work. But these are the reminders that we need every single day, where it's just back to the basics. The things that most people won't tell you, Oh, I don't have a coach. Well, good for you. I do, and it helps me a lot. And maybe you should too. So if you're feeling this, if you're watching this and you're feeling like, man, I really should be farther ahead by now. I really should be doing this, but I'm not. I really should be doing the things that I know I should be, but I'm not. Then I would love to encourage you to find a coach. Find a coach who cares about you. Find a mentor who you can learn from, who can hold you accountable, who can challenge you, who can be real with you. Find someone who's already been there and who's helped other people be there too. A guy who's coached Sam Ovens, Ty Lopez, Charlie Morgan, Will Brown, and a lot of these other guys, and help them scale past multiple 8 figures with their mindset, with their habits, with their peak performance. That's invaluable. And it's worth $56,000. And for me, last quarter was the best quarter we've ever had in our entire company's history. Now, was it a result of Mark's coaching? 100%? I can't say for sure, but would I have done it without that coaching? Would I have done it without paying him? I can't say for sure. So, whether it's somebody you know, whether it's Mark or somebody else, this is not an advertisement for Mark, by the way. This is just me being real about what I've done and maybe what can help you too. I'll put the link to his Calendly in the description if you guys want to book a call with him. It's worthwhile because even if you don't work with him, you at least learn 1, 2, or 3 things, habits, tactics that you can use immediately to help yourself get to the next level. For me, it's been literally just accountability. And again, last quarter, Q2, was the best quarter in our entire company's history. And it doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. So this is just a reminder for you and me. Pay for speed. Get in a course. Get a coach. Join a mastermind. Get around someone who's going to hold you accountable. A group of people who are like-minded just like you and me. And do what you need to do.